Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Do you like my little titles I put now? So that when people are doing a search, they can see my title, see what the video is all about. How do you pull out of negative frequency when you're in the midst of the worst possible situation? Well, I get some of those emails from you guys. Urgent! Help! Landria! And I'm thinking, yeah? What do you want me to do? Listen, I send light and love and healing out to the planet. It's probably why you're suffering right now, is because there's a lot of us that are doing global meditations for peace, and you're being pushed to make some changes. And you're feeling it, and it's uncomfortable. Ow, all this stuff's happening. Well, what are you doing to change it? How do you pull out of it? All right, so if you're on here watching this video, there's a good chance you're experiencing some dark spaces, dark feelings, negativity, hopelessness, helplessness. Get me the F off this planet thinking. Maybe you've even contemplated or tried suicide. Don't do it. Gonna be worse. Guess what? Training continues on the other side. And it's not as much fun. You have a major opportunity here. This is the planet where we accelerate our growth the fastest. That's why so many people want to be here. And you are one of them. You get here and you go, oh crap, you succumbed to what's going on around you and you believed it. It's a hologram, my friend. It's a play. What are you going to do with it? Oh my gosh. All right, so I astral project once that I remember. It was so freaky that I actually was like standing there going, this isn't a dream. Oh my gosh, this isn't a dream. I'm actually here. You know the difference, right? No matter how real your dream is, you still know you're dreaming. I knew I wasn't dreaming. And I thought, okay, I'm going to look down at my feet, because I've never done that in a dream. And I looked down and I tapped the ground, and darned if I was not standing there. In some European location, and I was standing in a place where they were pulling cars up, almost like a rotunda kind of thing. And I was waiting. I saw this car pulling up, an SUV, a white SUV, and I thought, if this is a dream, then I can decide who gets out of that car. I'll have some handsome looking guy get out of the car. Car pulls up. A Hispanic woman and her kid get out of the car. I went, okay, I so did not order that. That is not a handsome guy. And I thought, oh my gosh, this isn't a dream. I'm not controlling this. I'm actually in somebody else's reality, right? Why am I bringing this up? I want you to know that's how powerful you are. You are not the person in this reality that is experiencing this, and that's finite. You are the energy and the power that can transition into any space. The reason you're feeling pain and suffering is now you're believing. You're believing that you are stuck in a body and that's who you are. And you suffer because you're opposing what's happening to you. That's the biggest reason we suffer. This shouldn't be happening. Well, sitting there waiting for you to do something with it, and what are you going to do? I'm going to keep, saying I can't get a job, or that I'm not capable of earning enough money. I'm going to keep saying that I can't live without my spouse who died, or I lost, the love of my life. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, my friend. If it was the love of your life, they would be there for your life. They weren't feeling the same way. It's like, do the wave. Bye. Did I get that? Do I have that right? You know why they do that? Because if you're in a parade, it's tough to do this. But, yeah. All right. Focus. All right, we're going back to the reality shift. If people can do out-of-body experiences, when you go into a dream, how many times is it real for you? It's real. It's It's more real over there than it is here. This isn't real. It's as real as we believe it is. You can manipulate energy anytime you want. Now, on this planet, we have certain laws. I don't like laws and rules, you know that. But we do have certain laws, like gravity, which I don't believe in gravity either. I don't think it's what we think it is. Or we'd float off, you know. We are human, we have bodies that function a certain way, we have to eat. Well, we don't even have to eat. Okay, geez, I'm having a tough time coming up with some laws here. All right, there's no gravity, we don't really have to eat. We can transcend anything. Okay, let's go back to, forget that one. We're functioning in this hologram together as human beings that supposedly have limits. Well, when we find out we don't, we transition into the fourth and fifth dimensions where we start to do miracles every day. I did a video on that, but I forgot to tell you that miracles are with a thought. They're not miracles anymore. I can actually do that. You can do it. Why? Because I have no obstacles between me and that thing I want to manifest. There's no obstacles. And I don't dictate when it's supposed to happen. I know that there are other things that have to come into place with the linear time that we experience here that may have to facilitate that, and it's going to happen exactly the way it's supposed to. I let that go too. So I'm in this space, and you're not letting go because you want things to change now. I want it to change now. I don't want it to be happening. That's your telegram, my friend. Open up your telegram. That problem you have is a telegram. What's a telegram? If you don't know what I'm talking about, when you get to know my videos, you'll know what my telegram is. The telegram is the thing that somebody delivers at your door that in the old days they never wanted to open it because most of the time it was bad news. If somebody died in the war, was injured, or missing in action. The telegram, you know, the knock on the door, uh-oh. Well, we get the telegram, we don't open it because we think it's bad news. So we stack them up, and we got problems and problems, and we stack them up. We can't even move. We can't get the door open anymore, where all the probabilities and possibilities lie, because we're hanging out of those telegrams. You got to open them up. Your problem is your telegram for positive change and transformation and evolution of your spirit, your soul. That's why you came here. And for you to face it and read it, you're going to realize it's not really a problem and that you can solve this issue. What are you supposed to do? And I don't mean patch it by, oh, I'll get a better job to make more money. No, I'm talking about what is my soul supposed to learn from this telegram? Open up your telegram. I'm broke, or I'm depressed, or I'm whatever. What's the message here? This is happening for a reason. I'm manifesting it. Why? What am I supposed to learn from this? What is that lesson? You better sit down and take a darn good look at it, or else you're not going to move past it. Because you're focused on it, you're battling it, and quantum physics says, I battle this, I'm focused on this. It's not focused on the other stuff over here. It's struggling. So the message is, I'm in pain, I'm unhappy, and all the other stuff that's creating. Open up your telegram, take a look at it and say, it's time for me to shift into something higher. I'm ready to do it. I'm in pain. Damn it, I'm suffering, and I'm sick of it. And I'm not going to do it anymore because I am an all-knowing, you really are, all-powerful manifester, and that I am expressing myself as an individual, and I get to choose my life here. What do I choose? If you're addicted to that suffering, go for it. But if you're ready to let go, you take that telegram and you look at that problem you have. And you ask yourself how you got there. Because you participated in it. You really did. What am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to learn, and what change am I supposed to make? And how can I become a free, more peaceful, loving person, giving, thankful? And it dissolves. And then you open up the next telegram. Okay, I have a bad relationship. Well, you've been sort of a jerk to your family. You don't treat them nice. You talk down to your wife or husband. You're not respectful. Wow. Wow. I'm in agony because I have this horrible relationship, and I've been contributing to that. I'm going to be a nicer person. And then you're a nicer person and whew, it dissolves. And your frequency keeps going up and up and up and up. I have crappy jobs. Nobody at work respects me. I always have these bosses that this... Guess what? Why do you keep choosing those? And when you oppose it, you see that boss as somebody negative, so then you're nasty to the boss and you come home and you oppose it. Why don't you send that boss light and love? Because that boss is struggling too and taking their pain out on you. Can you be compassionate? Somebody did this. She said it really was a big step for her. She sent that boss light and love and blessings. Not in a, oh, I'll heal you kind of way. In a, just, I know you must be in pain kind of the way. Went back to the office. Not only did she experience a breakthrough, she was like at peace that day. Instead of, oh, God, that boss talked to me that way. She felt like at peace. And then when she went back to work the next day, the boss treated her differently. That's real energy, my friend. So the boss was treating her nicer. And then the girl, who was probably sending out that opposition, that suffering, that opposing it, opened her telegram and said, you know what? My boss is in pain. I'm not showing compassion. I'm battling it. That's going to go nowhere. I'm going to send that person blessings. I don't know why she's treating me nasty, but I'm going to send her light and love. And then I'm going to go into work, and I'm not going to take anything personally, because it isn't. It never is. If somebody's nasty to you, it's never personal. The fact that they would even be nasty tells you that they're in a bad place. They're in a negative place. You know? Why, you know, they're in an egotistical place that needs to control others and say something nasty. Bless them. It can't hurt you. Open your telegrams and you can pull out of that. You can pull out of that place. Then you go meditate. And every negative thought, do my 3-second manifesting and do my 60-second manifesting, because that takes you into the fourth component where you actually look at the belief that's fueling all that negative thoughts. We've got to tackle the belief. And then you go and meditate, and what you do is you sit there, and when something negative comes, you're going to have blah, 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 blah. It's okay. Don't fight that. Again, don't fight anything. Watch that flow by like a cloud. That negative thought. Just watch it. Don't oppose it. When you oppose it, then there's a battle. There's no battle if you're not fighting back, right? There's just one person doing nasty stuff. But it can't. It can't hurt you. It floats by, and then pretty soon, it dissolves too. All right, that's just one little tidbit. 13 minutes of hopefully something that'll help pull you out of that. And you got to keep doing it and doing it, and realize I'm creating my reality. What do I want to create? I get to choose. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.